17-year-old boy named Sean Boswell goes to school on his first day. After school, a girl named Cindy praises Sean's car. Her boyfriend Clay gets jealous and makes fun of Sean's car. Sean replies back and they start arguing. Clay gets very angry and throws a baseball at Sean's car. Sean steps out holding a wrench. Cindy then suggests that they should race, and whoever wins can date her. Both Sean and Clay agree to race. They race through an area where houses are still being built. During the race, Clay crashes his car into a concrete block while Sean crashes into a house and his car flips over. After this, Sean is taken to the police station. There, he sees that Clay and Cindy are released because their parents are rich and powerful. Sean, however, is in serious trouble and may go to jail. Sean's mother is divorced and very upset. To keep Sean out of jail, she sends him to Japan to live with his father, who once worked in the U.S. Army. When Sean reaches Japan, he arrives late because of the time difference. Outside his father's apartment, he notices a woman leaving who looks unhappy. In the morning, Sean wakes up early and finds a school uniform. He goes to Tokyo using the metro, but he struggles to find a school and arrives late. A teacher who does not speak English scolds him because of his shoes. Inside the school, Sean meets a girl named Neela, who is from Australia and of mixed background. Lunchtime, a student named Twinkie tries to sell Sean electronic gadgets. Sean notices a steering wheel in Twinkie's bag and asks to buy it. Later that night, Twinkie takes Sean to a parking garage where people secretly race their cars. At the parking garage, Sean meets Neela and they start talking. Suddenly, Neela's boyfriend DK arrives and becomes angry when he sees Sean with her. DK argues with Sean and Sean talks back to him. DK then challenges Sean to a race. Sean does not have a car, but Han steps in and allows Sean to use his car. Han built the car himself, and it is one of the best cars in the racing scene. Twinkie explains to Sean that DK is known as the Drift King, which means he is the best drifter around. Sean asks what drifting is, and Twinkie warns him not to damage Han's car. The race begins, and at first Sean is ahead, but when they reach the first sharp turn, Sean loses control. He crashes into other cars and pillars. In the end, DK wins the race, while Sean barely manages to drive the badly damaged car to the finish line. Surprisingly, Han is not angry. He calmly tells Sean not to leave the city. Later that night, Sean's father comes home drunk and angrily tells Sean that if he wants to live there, he must follow his rules. The next day at school, other students look down on Sean because of what happened at the race. After school, Han meets Sean and asks him to drive with him to a bathhouse. There, Han collects money from a large man who owes him. After that, they go to an underground storage area used as a casino, which belongs to DK. On the way, Han tells Sean that he now works for him. At the casino, Sean asks DK to teach him how to drift. Han agrees to help and brings Sean along with Morimoto, DK's right-hand man. DK asks Han about a shipment, and Han calmly tells him not to worry. Outside, Sean meets Neela again. Sean assumes that Neela is just an army kid who stays angry and hangs around drifters. This upsets Neela, and she tells him clearly that he is wrong about her. Sean and Han then leave and head to Han's garage. On the way, Han explains that DK is not part of the Yakuza and that they are only working in their own area. Han also tells Sean that he allowed the race because Sean is DK's weakness. When they reach the garage, Sean is amazed to see many powerful and expensive cars. Han gives Sean a red Mitsubishi Evo to practice drifting. The next day after school, Sean practices drifting at the docks, but he does very badly. Later, two students take Sean to the school rooftop, where Twinkie is being beaten by Morimoto. Sean realizes Twinkie's iPod is broken and gives Morimoto his own iPod instead. Neela sees this and notices Sean's kind side. Twinkie later gets angry at Sean, saying that people will now expect him to replace everything they break. Sean apologizes to Neela for how he treated her earlier. With Han's help, Sean begins learning drifting on a quiet mountain road. Slowly, he starts improving. One day at school, Sean messages Neela and they go out to eat together. Neela tells Sean that her mother died when she was young and that DK's grandmother raised her. Sean shares his past too and admits that he has always been getting into trouble. Later, they go drifting down the mountain with others. Neela explains that drifting makes her feel free. After this, Sean leaves his father's house and starts living in Han's garage. The next day, Sean goes drifting again and stops to change his tires. Twinkie warns him that tires are expensive and tells him to be careful. Suddenly, DK and Morimoto appear. DK punches Sean several times and warns him to stay away from Neela. The following day at school, Neela sees Sean's injuries and decides to break up with DK. DK insults her and speaks badly about her mother, saying she would end up the same without his family. Hurt and angry, Neela goes to Han's garage and asks if she can stay there. That night, DK's uncle Kamada comes to check on their business. He tells DK that Han has been secretly taking money without informing him. DK becomes furious and goes to Han's garage with Morimoto. DK accuses Han of stealing and even puts a gun to his head. Neela is also there at the garage. When things get out of control, Twinkie helps by closing the garage gates, blocking DK's cars so they cannot follow Han. Sean and Neela manage to escape, but Morimoto tries to stop them and gets hit. After leaving the garage, DK starts chasing Han. Everyone speeds away, but during the chase, Han crashes badly and his car catches fire. Sean rushes to help Han, but the car explodes, killing him. DK escapes from the scene, and Neela tells Sean they must leave before the police arrive. Sean and Neela go to Sean's father's house, but no one is home. Soon after, DK arrives and orders Neela to get into his car. Sean fights DK and punches him several times. DK then pulls out a gun and points at Sean. At that moment, Sean's father arrives with his own gun, and DK panics and drives away. Sean's father tells him to return to the US that very night, but Sean refuses. He believes running away will not fix anything, and decides to face the problems he caused. After his father leaves, Sean meets Twinkie, who is planning to leave Tokyo. Sean tells him that he will go to Kamada himself and settle everything. Twinkie thinks Sean is crazy, but still gives him money to help. When Sean reaches Kamada, he sees Neela and DK there. Sean challenges DK to a final race. He says that whoever loses must leave Tokyo forever. Kamada agrees to the race. Sean and his friends return to Han's garage and discover that the police have taken almost all the cars except the one Sean destroyed in his first race. They remove the engine from that car, and Sean's father provides a body of his old Mustang. Together, they rebuild the car and prepare for the race. Twinkie is nervous because DK is the only person who has ever successfully raced down the dangerous mountain road. The final race begins. During the race, DK loses not be quick, but Dom calmly says he has no problem waiting. The movie ends as the race begins.